Honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing to the elect. This is Brother Ayin Onan, back with another video. And I'm gonna title the video, Who Are the Edomites? So as you can see in this photo right here, see if I can blow it up a little more. It's a video. But you can zoom in. As you can see, you got Mount Seir. This was like the first inhabitation of the Edomites. Then you have Rome. Then you got Great Britain. And then you got Washington, D.C. And as you can see, all the structures are the exact same. And yes, I'm pointing at the so-called white men, or the Edomites. And let's go into some scriptures talking about Esau. And Esau is the first so-called white man created. It was the first so-called white person. Genesis 25:25, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. So he came out red, and white people are not white, they're red. Let me just show you. I mean, y'all know, but let's type in a white baby, newborn. No, let's just type in newborn baby. As you can see, obviously it's none but Edomites that popped up. Red, still red, red, hot red. All right, let me go back to some scriptures. Just keep scrolling down. And as you can see, Genesis 25:27, and the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man dwelling in tents. Esau is the progenitor of the Edomites. Jacob is the progenitor of the Israelites. And as you can see, Esau was a cunning hunter. So who is known to hunt? The so-called white people. They are the best hunters on this on the earth right now. Let me keep scrolling down. As you can see, Genesis 25:34, then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentils, and he did eat and drink and rose up and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright. Esau gave away his birthright. And if you go up Genesis 25:30, his name was called Edom. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage. For I am faint, therefore was his name called Edom. 32, and Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die. What profit shall his birthright do to me? He sold the birthright, man. And originally, it wasn't even his birthright to begin with. Let me get into that. Genesis 25:33, and the Lord said unto her, two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. And it was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger. And as you know, Esau came out first. Let me just type in here. In Genesis 25:26, and after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob, and Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them. Excuse me. So Esau came out first, and I just read, the elder shall serve the younger, and then the elder will be weaker than the younger. All right. The so-called white man is weaker than the so-called Israelites, the Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And reality shows you that as well. Now let's get into what the Lord says about the Edomites. The Lord hates all Edomites. The burden of the war. This is Malachi 1. I'm going to read probably down to 6, maybe 5. Malachi 1:1. The burden of the word of the Lord Yahweh to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, saith the Lord Yahweh. Yeah, you say, wherein have thou loved us? Why does it say that? Because the Israelites get beat up, persecuted, enslaved, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's why they're questioning how and when has you loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother, said the Lord Yahweh? Yet I loved Jacob, and I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage for waste for the dragons of the wilderness. So as you can see, the Lord hates Esau. So that means he hates the Edomites. Okay? Not half of them. Not the bad ones, because they're all wicked. He hates all Edomites. And let me just keep reading it. And laid his mountains and his heritage to waste for the dragons of the field. Whereas Edom, as you can see, Esau is Edom. Whereas Edom, the whole nation, saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus said the Lord Yahweh of hosts. They shall build, but I will throw down. They shall call them the border of wickedness. They are the wicked. The Edomites are the wicked. And the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever. So the Lord Yahweh will have righteous judgment against them forever. And your eyes shall see, and ye shall say, the Lord will be magnified from the border of Israel. And as you see, right, the Lord hates all Edomites. The Lord is only for the Israelites. The whole reality of living is basically Jacob versus Esau, Israelites versus Edomites. All other nations are like side characters you see in movies and TV shows and stuff. And let me get into and again, Romans 9:13, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. So it's written twice. And let me see. Let's see what the Lord got to say about other nations, man, that are not Israelites. Okay? Give me a second. Go to Isaiah. Let me hit up Isaiah for y'all. Let me scroll up. Isaiah 40:14. With whom took he counsel, and who instructed him, and taught him in the path of judgment, and taught him knowledge, and shewed to him the way of understanding. Behold, the nation are as a drop of a bucket, and are counted as a small dust of the balance. Behold, he will take up the isles as a very little thing. And I'm going to skip to 17. I'm going to skip over 16. All nations before him are as nothing, and they are counted of less of him, accounted to him less than nothing in vanity. So the Lord just said, if you're not an Israelite, you're nothing. You're as counted as a drop in the bucket. You know what a drop in the bucket means? One little drop in the bucket is like, oh, it fell over. Oh, well, I got a bucket full. All right. If you're not an Israelite, you're nothing. Okay. The Lord doesn't care about you. People say, but the Gentile. Let me get into that. But first, let me talk about, I believe, Paul. Yeah. Let me hit up Paul real quick. Go to Romans. Romans 11. Yeah. And I say then, have Yahweh cast away his people? Yahweh forbid. So the Lord is still dealing with the Israelites. For I am also an Israelite. This is Paul. Of the seed of Abraham. Of the tribe of Benjamin. So Paul was from the tribe of Benjamin. So he was a Jew. And he's an Israelite. Okay? But guess what? Paul called himself a Roman. Alright? Let me find that verse for you. I think it was Acts. Let me see. Oh, excuse me. Paul called himself a Roman. See, look right there. Him who Paul have to go forth with him and took him circumcised, and took and circumcised him because of the Jews were in those quarters, but they all knew that his father was a Greek. So, what is this person they're talking about also a Greek? No. People would call themselves a Greek, a Roman, whatever they went to and was casted off into their idols. But this is not the verse I was going to. I'm going to get back into this later. I need to find the verse I was actually originally looking for. Let me go to Acts 22. This is it right here. This is Paul. Acts 22 and 25. As they bound him with thongs, Paul said unto centurion that stood by, is it lawful for you to scourge a man that is a Roman and uncondemned? So Paul was like it was like how I call myself an American. All right. You can be a so-called Chinese, which are the Moabites. You come over here, you're born here, you classify yourself as an American. Same situation as Paul. He was using his wits to get out of this situation. But he called himself a Roman because he actually was a Roman citizen. But he was not a Roman by what you would say birth. Like, he was not an Edomite. He was not a white man, all right? He was from the tribe of Benjamin, and he was a Jew. But he was born in Rome, all right? So he was a Roman. And that's the same thing with the Greeks. Let me get into, I believe it was Timothy. His father was a Greek. All right? Let me see if I can find the right verse. Timothy, his father was a Greek. All right. Then came her to Derbe and Lystra, might be butchering that, and behold, a certain disciple was there named Timothy. You can't be a disciple unless you're an Israelite, all right? Named Timothy, the son of a certain woman who was a Jewish, so she was a female Israelite, either from Judah, Benjamin, Levi. I don't know, so I can't say which tribe she was from. And believed, but the father was a Greek. He was an Israelite, but guess what he was doing? Went to the idols of the Greeks, right? Like the Israelites doing now. They over there dancing. Alpha, Kalpha, Malpha, Malpha, Talpha. All right? Just because you're called a Greek does not mean you are a Greek. You're an Edomite. You're a so-called white person. Like today, if I call myself an American or Australian or New Zealand, and that area is predominantly a so-called whatever there, like a white person, does that make me white? No. All right? Now, let me get into a verse about the Gentiles. Because Gentiles can mean two things. You're either an Israelite that was went away from your heritage, followed the way of the heathen, right? The actual by birth Gentiles, or you're actually a born Gentile. Look at this. 1 Corinthians 12 and 1. Now concerning spiritual gifts, brethren, I will not have you ignorant. Ye know that you were Gentiles carried away unto these dumb idols, even as ye were led. All right? Israelites were carried away into whatever they was doing. And then guess what? They was called the Gentiles. You know why? Because they was acting like them. All right? They didn't know who they was. Why do you think the gospel has to be preached? Half of Israel still don't know who they are now. More than half at that. They don't know they're Israelites, man. But yeah, I just proved that point real quick. Now let me get into what your lineage of your father goes to. All right, your father determines what you are. Whatever your father is, you are that. Let me hit up Genesis 15:3. And Abraham said, Behold, to me thou hast given no seed, and lo, one born in my house is mine heir. You see that? So whatever your father is, that's you. That's your tribe. So if I go impregnate an Edomite woman, a so-called white woman, my child will be an Israelite. It will not be an Edomite. It will not be some new race created. All right? That's not how this works. The Lord only created 18 total nations on this planet. All right? Let me just keep hitting you with some more scriptures about this exact topic. Genesis 15:13. And he said unto Abraham, Know of surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in land that is not theirs, and they shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years. And also that nation who they shall serve will I judge, and after they shall come out with a great substance. You see that? Thy seed. Who is Abraham's seed that went to that nation 400 years? You should know. You should know that. Egypt. The Israelites went to Egypt. Let me hit up Genesis. Go to 17:19. Genesis 17:19. And Yahweh said, Sarah thy wife shall bear thy a son indeed, and they shall call his name Isaac. And I will establish my covenant with him for everlasting covenant, and with the seed after him. You see that? So the covenant is to the seed of Isaac after the man. All right? Whatever you are is what your father is, not your mother, not a new race created, not, all right? So Timothy, Israelite. His father, Israelite. Did he call himself an Israelite? No. He rather called himself a Greek. And where was he at? In Greece. Like Paul. He was from the tribe of Benjamin, a Jew. But guess what? He called himself a Roman, right? In a sticky situation he got out of, all right? Use his wits. Let me hit up go to the book of I'm gonna hit up the book of Obadiah. This is the judgment to all the nations, starting with the Edomites, man. Because the Edomites hate the Israelites. Because we got their blessing. They mad about it. The vision of Obadiah, this is Obadiah 1:1. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, our power, concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord Yahweh, an ambassador seen among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. So all the nations are going to turn against these so-called white people, man. These Edomites. They're going to go against them. Why? They screwed up everybody. They went around screwing up everybody they could, screwing up the earth, screwing up the Israelites, starting with the Israelites, of course, all the other heathens, and the earth, all right? And the Lord said he going to destroy thee that destroy the earth. But let me keep reading. Behold, I have made thee a small among the heathen, thou art greatly despised. And as you see, these other nations ain't dealing with these so-called white people, man. They only deal with them because they got the power right now. Because the earth was given to the hands of the wicked. Let me keep going. The pride of thine heart had deceived thee. The most prideful people right now, so-called white men, so-called white people. They're the Edomites. Thou have dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high. And that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle. Now what group of people exalt themselves as the eagle? Germany eagle, Rome eagle, Great Britain eagle. United States eagle. Kind of obvious, all right. And though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence when I will bring thee down, saith the Lord Yahweh. Let me scroll down to Obadiah 1:9. And thy mighty men, O Teman, shall be dismayed, to the end that every one of the mount of Esau may be cut off by slaughter. So all these so-called white people, man, you got no hope, all right? The Lord hates you. Everything righteous hates you. The Israelites hate you. The angels hate you. The Lord Yahweh and his son Yahweh Shai hates you. The heathen hate you. The animals hate you. The sun, the earth hates you. You're viler than the earth. The Edomites are the lowest of the low. Let me continue. Let me go down. Look. This is what's going to happen to all Edomites, man. Obadiah 1:18. And the house of Jacob shall be a fire, and the house of Joseph a flame, and the house of Esau for stubble, and they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord hath spoken it. That sound like extinction, man. Like the dodo bird and extinct. All Edomites will go to extinct. And people like to say, oh, the Edomites got extinct, blah, 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 they're already gone. Yeah. Oh, the Edomites are already gone, huh? Let me show you some. Edomites are already gone. Who is this? This is Isaiah 63:1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra, that is glorious in his peril, traveling in the greatness of his strength? I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat? I have trodden the winepress alone, and the people there was none with me, for I will tread them in my anger, and trample them in my fury, and their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain on my raiment. So Yahweh Shai, man, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, when he comes back, he's gonna solo kill the Edomites, man. He's gonna solo kill the Edomites by himself. All right, why? Because who killed him, man? The Romans. The Romans killed him. He don't like why he mad? He see what the Edomites doing to his people, man. He know what's gonna happen. He seen it up close. He seen it while he was looking down from the heavens, man. He coming back angry. Let me continue. Isaiah 63:4. For the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come. So Yahweh Shai he got vengeance in his heart, man. Vengeance. He's angry. When he comes back, when Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, when he comes back, man, he's not going to be happy. He's not going to have a smile on his face, man. He's going to have the most sinister looking face, man. But he's not evil. He's righteous. It's going to be indignation, righteous anger, man. He's going to be glowing. He's going to be a so-called black man, man. Glowing, angry. He going to come back on a decked out chariot, man. Decked out chariot. What you call so-called UFO. And when he come back, he's saving his elect. He coming for these Edomites, so-called white people. He coming for all heathens. Let me continue though. And I looked, and there was none to help, and I wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore my own arm brought me salvation unto me, and my fury it upheld me. So his anger is just going to drive him, man, because he's been holding in his anger for so long. All right? And I will tread down the people in my anger, and make them drunk in my fury, and I will bring their strength down to the earth. Yeah, man, because the Edomites got, who above the Edomites right now? Nobody, man. They got the strongest military and all that. But through the Spirit, the Israelites are above them. Why? Because we got the blessing, man. We're going to be immortal gods. We're gods right now. And when the enemy comes in like a flood, man, that power coming. The angels coming. All right? Now let me get into another verse. This in the Apocrypha. Hold on. Huh. Give me a second. Give me a second. Didn't pop up. All right. I got it. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. You see that? So if the world hasn't ended yet, man, because the world's ending right now. So the Edomites are still around, man. They're red. Hold on, let me just get into another verse. Let me see. Let me hit up. I think it's Job. Yep, Job 9:24. The earth is given to the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? All right. Here's just a quick note. See if you can get on the first try. Who is the greatest judge? Who is the second greatest judge? Because obviously the first greatest judge is Yahweh. Who's the second? Yahweh Shai, man. Who covered up the faces of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai and the angels and the Israelites, man? The judges. The so-called white man. Those are the only people that have done that. No Asian, not only these so-called white people, the Edomites, man, have done that. They made our Lord look like a so-called white man. The angels, white man, little white baby. Let me show you, man. Look at this. Watch this, man. Look at this evil, wicked stuff, man. Look at this. They're born wicked, man. I'm gonna get into that. Hold on. Look at this, man. Wicked. Look at this. This is supposed to be so-called God, which is real name Yahweh. This is what. Look at that. He got on a pink dress, man. This is their depiction of the Lord, man. This is some idol bull crap, man. Look at this. A pink dress surrounded by naked little boys, and he's touching a naked man. And this is supposed to be God, and this is Adam. You see this crap, man? You type in, look at this. Type in God. What pops up? Edomites. Type in Jesus. What pops up? Edomites. You see that, man? So who does this fall over, man? Who? And I already showed you in Malachi 1:1 that the Edomites are the wicked. Who controls earth right now? The so-called white people, man. They are the wicked. And that what's gonna happen is their system is crumbling right now, and it's gonna keep crumbling. How should I come back and this game over? And guess what's gonna happen, man? They going straight into slavery, man. And all heathens too, man. If you're not an Israelite, you're going to slavery. That they may possess the remnant of Edom. Why do I say the remnant? Because Yahweh Shai finna slaughter them bad, man. That's why I say remnant. Because there's not going to be a lot of them left. They get slaughtered. And all the heathen, which are called by my name, said the Lord Yahweh, that does this, that doeth this, man. So the person, you see this, man? You see this, man? They think these so-called hefty, nifty Christians, man, especially these Edomites, man, they think this guy's coming back. And anybody who believes, no matter what you are, you believe, man, and you're saved. But in reality, man, this is what they getting. This is like real. This is not fairy tale. This was coming for them, man. A so-called black god, all right, coming mad, coming mad, glowing, man, glowing. All right, he coming back, and he coming mad, and everybody gonna be like, oh, people gonna have heart attacks and stuff, man. They gonna see a black god coming in multiple black gods, because the angels coming too, and then the elect gonna be risen up in two black gods, man. That's their worst nightmare right there. He coming back, man. And they're done, man. So-called white man, you're done. You don't got no hope. Your hope is slavery, first slaughter, all right? Then slavery, then extinction. That's your hope, man. This is your heaven. This is your kingdom right now. And you don't even know it. You think you have a fantasy that after this, after all the evil you done, right? This guy right here, this fairy tale dude, is gonna save you, and you're gonna be living happily ever after, man. Like it's Shrek in this, man. It's not Shrek, man. This is real world, man. You ain't getting away with nothing you did, man. Let me get into that. Let me see. Hold on. Give me a second. Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through thee, and thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked. What is the cup? That indignation, man. The Israelites, man, went through slavery. But let me continue. Hold on. Give me a second, please. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. All right? Your slavery is done. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. Like I said, the slavery is done. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins, man. And you so-called white people have racked up too many sins, man. You covered up the faces, all right? What, the Renaissance, that means the rebirth, man. They came out the caves. They came back together, right? They went across Europe, Asia, wherever they could. They got the real images, right? Let me see if I can pull up some real images for you real quick. They covered up these images, man. They covered up these images and fed you that bull hefty methy Edomite stuff, man. That's blasphemous, man. That's just one. They did this. They spread lies. They said they were the people of the Lord. They robbed, raped, and pillaged the whole earth, man. The whole earth. Nobody else has done this but you Edomites, man. And the Lord saying you got to pay for it, man. Let me get another verse. I'm going to start with Psalms 137:6. If I do not remember thee, let my tongue cleave to the root of my mouth. I prefer not Jerusalem above my chief joy. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it means destroy it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, right? Which is United States of America, man. I'm going to get into that in another lesson. But basically, if you don't know, the daughter of Babylon is what you so-called the mystery Babylon, that great whore on the serpent, right? Which is United States of America, the most wicked kingdom in history, because it takes little portions of everything. It got Egypt, it got Sodom and Gomorrah, it got Babylon, it got everything, Rome, all that. But let me continue. Who, and this is Psalms 137:8. O daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. So Edom, the Edomites, are tied to Babylon, okay? So that's the third verse I showed you that proved the Edomites are still here. They're not extinct yet, man. So you scholars that know you're the Edomites, but you don't want the world knowing because you're scared, you're having nightmares, you pooping and peeing on yourself, all right? There's people out there that know, and we coming in boldness, right? We being bold right now, man. We telling them to their face who they are, what we gonna do to them, man. And this is righteousness, not wickedness. All right. Let me see, let me get into Let me see what else I can get into. I think that's it. I'm gonna end this on here. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles, a great millstone. Peace and blessing to the elect. Shalom.